all of my Sagittarius. So please make sure to get my book at Amazon or BarnesandNoble.com. The link to that is in the description box below. Well, not Barnes & Noble, but Amazon.com, right? Because I'm doing my own self-published thing. I'm just so used to saying it a million times. But if you'd like to contact me for a personal reading because this reading resonated with you, you can do so at contacting me, Kareemspiritworks at yahoo.com, or you can go to my website, Kareemspiritworks.wixsite.com. The link to that is also in the description box below. Let's get into it. Hope you Sagittarians are having a great day. I hope all the zodiac signs are having a great day. You know, so let's get into it. You have the Two of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Knight of Wands, the Emperor, Five of Wands, the Tower, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and last but not least, we have the Three of Pentacles. Let's see if this camera slips, I'll just pick it up, whatever. I don't have time to be sad. But the point is, we'll find a problem. But what I'm seeing here for you Sagittarians, no major arcana that represents Sagittarius in particular. But the Two of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the High Priestess, right? That's okay. All right, whatever. I'll say it. You Sagittarians want this person to come back and kind of grovel, you know what I mean, at, you know, for you to come back to them. And this is where, you know, things kind of go left. And this is, and see, like I said, this is part of the reason why it is that a lot, you know, I get so many trolls and stuff like this is because, or I get into disagreements. It's because I'm not one of those tarot readers who is only going to tell you, yeah, your ex is coming back. This, that, the third. I'm a person that's going to tell you it for real. And you shouldn't want your ex to come back and do that, right? Because the reason why I'm saying is because the Two of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the High Priestess is just that. How you want your ex partner, the person who you were in a relationship with, to come back, apologize, compensate you with something, right? You know, tell you that they, you know, with this whirlwind, they're going to come in and swoop you off your feet, potentially go on a trip. And this will be you. You give them somewhat of a hard time because you want to see them squirm, right? You kind of want that gratification, but then you have the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is a card that you do not want to see in your reading, especially when it's talking about you. Because remember, and I'm telling you, the video is coming. Just bear with me on this. I'm doing readings, right? The readings are like 10 minutes on. So the High Priestess is not a card that you would want to see in a reading. And the reason why is because, like I said before, the High Priestess represents a flip or a switch of reality. So it means that your reality is skewed. It's incorrect because the cards themselves are telling you you should not want that. It's conceit for you to want that. It's arrogance. It's conceitedness for you to try that. The Knight of Wands and the Emperor is about how, because all that's coming is, or what they're going to do, or I should say all that's coming behind that is, or in reality, I should say, they are acting like the Emperor. They don't need you. They're not going to come back. They're not going to say that they're sorry. This is how they're moving outside of your desires. They're moving in the sense that they don't care about the fact that you, Sagittarians, may want them to come back and apologize, right? They don't care. The way that they're moving as the Emperor. They're the ones that's calling the shots. And that the Knight of Wands, if they come back to you, which more than likely they're not, you shouldn't want them to come back to you. Why? Because they're just going to do the same self-destructive, self-entitled thing. They're just going to try to ruin your life. And if you Sagittarians want that, that's cool. But if you don't want that, you got to learn to get over, because that's ego. Don't worry, a video coming about that. Somebody had actually asked me to talk about that. Well, I guess I'm going to have to, okay. Because it all ties in anyway. But the Five of Wands, the Tower, and the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So these three cards are about, again, what would happen if the two of you got yourselves in a relationship back again. The two of you would essentially bicker, argue, fuss, fight. This is you bickering and arguing. This is everything in your existence showing you that you and this person are not meant to be together. It's not healthy. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles. You being nurturing and trying to keep them around because for whatever reason. Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, this right here represents how, but at the same time, this person would also unfortunately try to cheat on you as well too, right? And they would completely use you as however they want, as an object. And to see you Sagittarians kind of put yourselves in that position is heartbreaking, because you shouldn't want that. See, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times, people really want their exes to come back, but that's goofy. And put it like this, and I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Anybody that wants their dysfunctional ex to come back is goofy. Because you, again, really listen to what it is that you're saying, right? Because I'm trying to help you, Sagittarius. You have to really listen to what it is that I just said in the reading, right? The High Priestess, you shouldn't want this person to come back. The Knight of Wands and the Emperor, they're not planning on coming back. And if they do come back, then they're only planning on staying there for a limited amount of time, because they just want to get back up on their feet. Why would anybody want to be with a person like that? So let's clarify the High Priestess, because I don't want anybody using me, just like I don't want anybody using you. But if that's something that you want to do, for real, then that's something that you are going to have to decide for yourself. Now, to clarify the High Priestess, we have the Emperor, the Strength, the Five of Cups. So the Emperor, like I said before, the Emperor is about how you, again, it's even more clarification to show you they are not planning on coming back. They are too high up on that horse, and they haven't been humble. They're not humble. They're not coming back. So you out here expecting this person to come back. That's the wrong perception to have, because they're not coming back. And then the Strength and the Five of Cups, the Strength represents how what you need to do, right, is to find the strength within yourself, because you lack it, is what the Strength is saying. You want this person who treats you like crap to come back because you're addicted to the BS. Most people are addicted to the BS. Most people have bias due to the BS, but they don't want to admit that about themselves. Well, now everything is coming out. All the bias is coming out without an option. All of the bias is coming out. And what I mean by that is, now you're starting to see all these internet dysfunctional personalities of these people, you know what I mean, who are dating coaches and all this other type of stuff, trying to teach you how to engage with people or whatnot, if you know what I mean. And they're all being found out to be fake and have criminal histories and stuff like this. And now, a criminal history doesn't necessarily mean that you are a terrible individual, because you can always turn your life around for the better and start doing things. But they're not clean still. So the Five of Cups now represents, but this is what you want. The Five of Cups is you want them to be coming back crying, but that's only in your illusion. Let's clarify another card. Let's clarify the Three of Cups. You have the Empress, the Chariot, the Three of Pentacles. So the Empress is, this should be you. Well, no, this is actually them, though. I got that wrong. This is them. They're already looking for somebody else. Even if you were to get back with them, they would be looking for somebody else. Sorry, sometimes it takes me a little while for me to actually, get the right story here. Sorry about that. I do get things wrong, some people think that because you're a tarot reader and you have these types of abilities, they think that somehow you never get things wrong. Yes. Tarot readers get things wrong. Yes. Psychics get things wrong. Even the people who have the ability to predict the future gets it wrong, because the future can change. So, say this all the time. So the Empress is about how even if you were to get back together with this person, and this person were to show up and apologize to you, yeah, they would still go ahead and cheat on you. Like immediately, like right away, they'd be looking for somebody else while they were still while they started kicking it with you immediately. And then the thing is that the Chariot, which is another card you don't want to see in a reading, is this person is telling you, yeah, if you can see their hands are up, like, yeah, we're doing something. Yeah, that's not really the truth. Like they would be giving you the perception of, yeah, we're back together, while at the same time cheating on you. But telling you that the two of you are back together to get you to not suspect anything, while they drain you of all your resources if they were in a tight spot. And then you have the Three of Pentacles. And they would, and what's so cold about it is the fact that they would be okay and play house with you until they decide that you built them up enough and they're in a better position, and then they would end up leaving you anyway. So what am I trying to say? Am I trying to say that Sagittarians are terrible people? No, that's not what I'm trying to say at all. What I'm trying to say is, be yourselves. Be your outrageous, overly combative, hard to deal with selves, right? Because the good part about doing that is people can't manipulate you. Comment, like, subscribe. Come get a reading.